Greetings. This is the video for page 3, first sound. You'll be on this page of the book. All right, first sound, page 3. Okay, now the picture on this page, all right, is a mirror image. Okay, so you imagine you're looking through a mirror at yourself. Okay, so you're going to put the same hand across from that hand. All right. Now, this video is not a mirror image, so try not to be too confused. This is my right hand, and your right hand's on the other side. Okay, now you're going to pick up this part here called the head joint. This is the head joint. Okay. Your flute also has a middle joint, or the body, and a foot joint, the really small piece. So it's got a head, a body, and 1 foot. It's a 1 foot thing. All right. So head joint only, though. Now you're going to take your right hand, the hand over there. All right. So the mirror image of the book. All right. So right side of the page. All right. Now, your finger from your right hand is going to go in the hole. Okay. And it's very important it's your right hand. If it's your left hand, it'll be on the wrong side. Okay. Has to be your right hand. You'll know you're on the right side because there's going to be a larger area on the mouthpiece for where you're putting it against your face. Okay? There's only a small area on the other side and a large area on this side. All right? Now you're going to take this hole, all right, and you're going to put it right against the center of your lips so you can feel that the center of the hole is right there at the center of your lips, like this. Okay? Now, once you're there, you're going to roll the flute like it's a tire rolling down your face, like your face is the ground and it's a tire rolling down, like this. Okay? So, some people make this mistake. They put it in the center, and then they turn like that. And they turned it, but they didn't roll it down their face, okay? When you're done with rolling it down your face, this part that I said is bigger is going to be in between your lip and your chin. In this nice little round area right there is where this is pressed against your face, okay? And you're going to be pushing it against your face, all right? Like so. Now, when you blow, you're going to be blowing over the flute. The next most common mistake students make is they blow downwards directly into the hole. So once you've done this, the hole is going to be facing up. Okay? The hole will be up towards the ceiling. You're going to be facing forward. All right? You're going to blow with a small hole we call an aperture. Okay? And you're going to frown a little bit. This is called embouchure. All right? So your embouchure will be a little frown. You're going to make a small aperture. You can blow a small stream of air like you're blowing really fast into a straw. All right? So it's like you're taking a straw and trying to blow really fast through that straw and blow out a candle or something on the other side. All right? So you're going to be blowing forward somewhere over this direction. If you blow into the flute, it'll go, and that won't sound so good. All right? You need to blow over the flute. If you're too wide with your aperture, you'll come out, and you really won't get much sound. So the aperture needs to be small. Your embouchure needs to be a little bit like a frown. And you need to make sure that the hole's at the center. Okay? Sometimes I see students and they're trying to find the right spot and they'll move the hole too far over. And they'll be saying, Mr. Archie, why aren't I getting a sound? Okay? So if you're in a situation where you might not be right, go back to putting that hole in the center of your mouth and rolling down again. Okay? Doing this in front of a mirror helps. If you're doing it in front of a mirror, you might even see the condensation right next to this mouthpiece. And what that's supposed to look like. I don't know if the video will show it or not. Okay, there will be condensation there when it's just blown over it just right. Okay? Now, once you can do this, now please realize this may take a little while to master or find just that right spot. It took me 2 weeks to find the right spot and make the sound you heard me play right now, okay? So it took a long time for me to find it. So be patient, okay? Some people get it right away. You might have already gotten it. Some people, it might take a day or two or even a week, okay? But you need to try and do that every day. Now, when you do this, your body is not used to blowing like this, okay? It's really something your body's not used to. If you do it a lot at first, in this very, very beginning stages, you might start to feel lightheaded, okay? Even a little dizzy. If you start to feel lightheaded or dizzy, please stop. Catch your breath. Breathe normal from your stomach. Okay? Shake it off. Wait a little bit before you go back. Now, if you do this at least 10 minutes a day, every day, that dizzy feeling will go away in 1 or 2 weeks. Okay? It just, your body needs to get used to it. All right? Mine's totally used to it. I never feel that way at all, obviously. All my students always get used to it over a week or two's time, all right? As long as you practice every day. If I have a student who isn't getting used to it, so I'm like, did you practice every day? And they usually admit that they didn't, okay? So it's very important you practice doing this every day, because not only will it teach you how to make a sound on the head joint and eventually the whole flute, but then eventually that lightheaded feeling will go away, okay? Now, as you blow over it, there are some things I want you to do when you start to get the sound. All right? One is to separate the sound by tonguing at the top of your mouth like you were saying toot, 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 except without the voice. So you'd be going toot, 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 toot. And it'll sound like this. All right? You're going to want to be able to separate the sound with your tongue. All right? This is part of a bigger term called articulation. You don't have to remember that, but we'll be talking about that in the future. Right now, you need to know more about your aperture and your embouchure. All right? So you'll go, and eventually, when you're not getting quite as lightheaded, start to take your finger out of the hole. It'll sound higher, like this. Okay? And be very, very high sounding. All right? Always making sure you're on the right side. You don't want the hole facing the wrong side, okay? It's got to be facing your right. Your right. This is my right. And if I turn around, your right. Okay? The flute hole needs to be blowing that direction. All right? So, practice on just the head joint for now. Okay? If you want to go on and learn in the next pages how to put the instrument together, that's fine. You're going to find that it's near impossible for you to get a sound with the whole flute together this early on. You need to master first getting the right sound with the right aperture and embouchure, finger in the hole, centered against your face, blowing over it. You need to master that first without getting dizzy. Then no finger. Then you're ready to start making a sound on the whole flute. Okay? So definitely work on this at least 10 minutes a day. At least 10 minutes a day until that dizzy feeling goes away. When you're ready, feel free to go ahead and learn the next pages and watch the next videos so you see how you're supposed to hold the flute and you can start practicing doing that part. But work for sure on the head joint every single day. Thank you and practice, and may the force be with you.